It's American Idiots Abroad in association with One of Them Podcasts.
Welcome back to American Idiots Abroad. I'm AJ Marks, and I'm from Boston.
And I'm Megan Sola-Gintel, and I'm from San Jose, California. Basically, what this podcast is about is we discuss the similarities and differences between British culture and American culture, some new perspectives that we've gained since being here, and also taking the perspectives of locals and other internationals along the way.
We teach our guests, and they teach us.
Something like that. More like chat shit and do our best to learn something.
Yes, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. And today on the podcast, we have another podcast. This is our first crossover episode.
Today's episode features the hosts of One of Them Podcasts.
So let's go around the table and introduce ourselves.
And say where you're from.
We have CJ / Courtney James / Louis Jayy is his stage name.
/ just anything that you want to call me. But yeah, hi, my name's CJ. I'm 23. I'm from Leeds, West Yorkshire in England. That's me.
I'm 23.
I love the
What is this, a job application?
Do you know why I said that? Do you know why I said that? It's because of the freaking ASOS model things. That's why I said it in my head. I was like, yeah.
He just applied for an ASOS modeling job.
So, yeah, it's just
ASOS modeling job. That's great.
And I do rap and singing now and again, and yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can spell it. Louis.
Yup.
Space JAYY.
Yup.
Yeah. Double Y. It's the double Y that gets people. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't think
Sometimes.
I don't think I've asked people that.
On the survey that you handed out.
I'm John. I do a bit of a trumpet now and again, and I'm from Liverpool.
What bands do you play in, John?
Barry, Let's See, Axiom, and Brood.
What about you, Paddy?
Well, thanks for saying my name first.
Sorry.
That's great.
What about you, guest number 3?
My name's guest number 3.
Who's behind door number 3?
My name's guest number 3. I'm also known as Paddy. I'm in a few bands, and also, just doing out here doing bits.
Where are you from?
I'm from like all over. I'm a bit of a mongrel. You know how it be.
So from the north and the south.
Yeah, basically, I was born down south. I was raised up north. North's the best. That's what I'm about.
So this episode is called How to Eat Like a Brit, and our topic today is how to eat like a Brit.
Yeah. So I was thinking we should start with the full English breakfast, because this is definitely different from the American breakfast. Can we just...
Can you explain the American breakfast to me?
Right. I don't think that there's one type of American breakfast.
Okay, yeah, so I've noticed that there...
Yeah, you go to a breakfast restaurant in the U.S., and you can have a lot of different types of things.
Yeah, you have the Christmas dinner here, the very specific Christmas dinner. There are like certain things that you put in it. You always have it on Christmas. You have the full English, which is like very specific things in the meal, and you always have it. You know, like that's like
it's
the
very
full
traditional.
English.
It's quite
yeah. There are a lot of traditional meals here, where I just feel like we don't have like any of those.
We have like pancakes.
We have Thanksgiving
French
dinner,
toast, and we have like. But you could also get
if you go to a diner, you'll see the same thing.
You could get basically anything for breakfast and fusion stuff. Whereas here, the main thing is like the full English, which is bacon, but a very specific type of bacon. Would you like to describe first the bacon, John?
Yeah. So
before we get into bacon, let's just describe what a full English is.
Yes, please. You all take it away. Yeah.
So fried eggs.
Fried eggs.
Yeah.
Fried mushrooms.
At least 2 sausages.
At least. Even though you're vegan, however.
But you can get vegan sausages, so...
True.
Oh yeah, this episode is not vegan. I'm so sorry.
This links to the whole bacon debate as well, because...
The bacon debate.
Yes, your bacon is smoked and cured.
Yep.
Amazingly.
Brilliant.
Great bacon.
However,
So
it's
tastefully.
It's
If you want American bacon in this country, it's called streaky bacon.
Or crispy bacon, I thought it was called. Right?
But if you buy it in the shop, it's called streaky bacon.
It's not It's not
You
like
have to make your own
smoked or
bacon?
cured, though.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but you
Because-
can get it. You can get it smoked.
But yours
Yeah,
is
but,
naturally
like-
smoked and cured.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring up also because I mentioned this to you before about like the term Canadian bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've heard that like Canadian bacon, and you said this wasn't right, but I heard that Canadian bacon was what
Ham.
we call our bacon.
So, as a non-Canadian, I cannot speak to
Minnesota's
this.
Shout
close
out to
enough.
Canadians.
Shout out to Canadians. But from my understanding, Canadian bacon is like a circular. It's always a circle, and it's like a bit thicker than bacon here.
Always a circle.
And I've always seen it as a circle. So you know, like the
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about now.
Canadian bacon.
You lost
Yeah, no,
me.
you're
No,
not.
I thought I knew what Canadian bacon was, but I guess not.
It's always that. Like, have you been to Canada,
Yeah,
John?
yeah.
So you can talk about this then.
I've been to Canada.
John,
Have you never been to
man,
Canada?
I've never been to Canada.
Assuming
Megan
that you
has
had
never
bacon in
been to Canada, and she
He
just
definitely
shouted
hasn't
out to
been.
Canadians. Can you believe?
Well, my family's
The nerve.
from Minnesota and North Dakota, so that's nearly Canada, isn't it? Canadians, email us, aiahosts@gmail.com, and tell us what your bacon looks like. Send us photos of
So,
your bacon.
from what I know, there's like round Canadian bacon, which what you were talking about, and then there's the bacon which looks like English bacon,
Oh.
but they're both cured as well. That's the difference between Canadian.
What, Canadian bacon's cured as well?
Yeah, cured and smoked as well.
See, I thought it was to do with how it's cooked and how long it's cooked. That's what I thought Canadian bacon
no,
was.
so Canadian bacon.
Not to do with the thickness, because we get thick bacon. Like when I used to live down south,
it
we
was
used to
like-
get like pure
like
thick
thick.
bacon.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
no.
Like gammon
So-
steaks almost.
Yeah, yeah.
What you're thinking of is so the round Canadian bacon is essentially the top of an English bacon. So if the round bacon if you could connect the American bacon and the Canadian bacon, you're essentially making like the long Canadian bacon.
It's like pork Lego.
You go and say if you don't cure it, then it's English bacon. It's a whole thing.
It is. It's pork Lego.
Pork Legos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got so John's talking about the 4-brick, and then you've got like the thin the thin 4-brick.
one brick.
You've got the double stack 4-brick, and then you've got the thin 4-brick on the
Oh,
top.
like the one where you the
and
long one.
and that's where
Oh.
your two separate pieces of bacon come from.
Yeah.
It's like Lego. It's pork.
Pork Legos.
It's just like separate cuts of meat, and they're all.
And you wonder why I'm vegan.
Okay, another thing that Patty can't eat. Can you all explain what black pudding is, please?
Oh, so
Okay.
I tried.
I don't even know what black pudding is.
Oh,
I tried black pudding for the first day. Literally, was it yesterday?
yesterday. Yeah.
Really?
I can't believe you've never had that before.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss for me.
You can get a vegan option, by the way. Just throw that in there.
Who knows? Does anyone know here what black pudding is? Like,
Yeah, it's
If you,
blood.
uh,
It's like
it's-
blood
yeah,
and offal.
Yeah, essentially.
blood and awful.
Yeah, offal's like offcuts of meat and shit like that.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's blood and awful.
Oh
like
no,
sassy.
it's
No, it's offal. OFFEL.
yeah.
Wait,
It's all the stuff people don't want to eat,
Yeah,
basically.
but it's predominantly blood.
It's pretty.
You
good
can
though.
also get white pudding,
Yeah.
which is like what's white pudding again? It's like is it the fat?
I don't know.
That's
I've
gross.
never even heard of white pudding.
Yeah, it is. White pudding's a thing,
right.
and it still comes from like animal. It's not like a.
But that's not in a
You
full
think that would
English.
be
White pudding is not in
no.
full English.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
no. Black pudding's in a full English, but it's basically blood. Essentially,
Essentially.
it's congealed blood.
It's like blood and offal in the intestines. There's a Caribbean. CJ's Caribbean. Yo, hi guys. But
Third person.
Shout out to
hi guys to all
Shout out to
Caribbean.
Caribbeans.
So the Caribbean version is essentially they get that texture from rice. So we cook rice and then we put it in the intestines with the blood, and then we season it. So it's a different.
Does
whole
it
thing.
taste different?
Kind of, yeah, but it's
You're
essentially
killing
it's still
Patty
the-
here.
It's still the kind of blood essence. So I don't really eat it. Go on then, Paddy.
I just wanted to say the fact that Caribbeans go harder than anybody else. It's like, yo, black pudding exists. Let's put fucking rice in this shit and season it. It's like Caribbeans do, like, oh yeah, this thing exists. Yeah, but we're just gonna like fucking do it
gonna do
better
our
than
own.
everybody else, and it's gonna taste 10 times better.
Right. So your sausages are weird. Right.
Why are you attacking him like that? His sausage is just fine.
It's a normal size. Leave me alone.
Jesus.
sausages are a different texture. Why are they different? I feel like you guys must add something to them to make them like.
I imagine
It's
I
really
don't know. These Brits, they be changing words for no reason.
See,
The texture's different,
I
do you know what I
imagine
mean?
like American sausage.
Look, real talk. American meat's got nothing. And this
Have
is
you
this,
been to America?
No, I don't need to.
God.
I've seen enough videos.
They're normal, but the texture is different. Like, I think it's like you guys must add like fucking some sort of
Sausage over here, it's like it's almost been minced, so like the pork's gone through a grinder, then it's gone through the whole put in an I think it's in an intestine as well, like black pudding.
It is, yeah.
So then it's been twisted to make a link.
It is, yeah.
So essentially that's how you would make a normal pork sausage, and that's how
I just don't know why the texture
English.
is different. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's either.
I think it's just you, mate.
I know. I
The
think
American.
it's,
whenever I go home, I eat American sausage because I'm like, I gotta.
Yeah, no,
I
because
get
like
what you mean.
I think you'll I know what you mean now. I think American sausage is weird, because I think it's the ratio.
Thank you.
Between fat and actual meat, because like different companies. Yeah, that's useful. Different types of sausages have different ratios,
That makes sense.
and then like Cumberland sausage has like some sort of spices and stuff in it as well. Not spices, but like seasoning.
some sort of
Do they have meal deals in the U.S. or do we have meal deals in the U.S.? I can't remember.
do they?
Like, I'd say our equivalent is if you go to like Safeway and you can go up to the like kind of hot food section / the like salad, like they have the pre-wrapped salads and all these different things, but they aren't on offer as like a get this hot food thing with a bag of crisps and a soda for
'cause-
such and such amount of money. Whereas here,
Because I've never seen the word meal deal slapped around so much.
And I lived on meal deals during my BA at times.
Oh yeah, it's the
Like-
best thing on this planet.
Yeah.
But I just thought.
So explain what a meal deal is to an American listener.
Well, I was just gonna say about the whole American side is like. So I've been to a supermarket in America and you can get like full like chicken and like sweet and
food.
sour and just like a whole like array of different
Yeah.
foods.
Or like at Whole Foods, you can get just like
And they just
all
like
different cultures.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
costs you by like how much it weighs.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like,
That's like our equivalent.
Of a meal deal.
Yeah, but it's more expensive because you're getting the hot food and the.
Yeah, I was gonna
To be
say
fair,
meal
though.
deals. The typical meal deal is probably like a sandwich.
It's a main plus a snack plus
so
a
like
drink.
it could be like some cold pasta as well.
So like a meal deal here is like a main plus a snack plus a drink for like £3.50.
And the main could be just a cut up sandwich.
Yeah, or like a
Pasta.
like a cold
pasta.
pasta, a salad, dip like sometimes.
I was gonna say you can tell you're half posh because you're £3.50, which is the co-op.
You can tell your what?
Yeah.
You can tell your what?
Half posh.
Half posh.
Half posh.
What is half posh?
It's like
Saying £3.50 meal deal.
yeah. You can-
Versus what? A Tesco £3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 50
classic.
pence.
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
pence.
Yeah.
But Tesco meal
50p.
deal is not nearly as good as a co-op meal deal.
They are.
50p goes a long way.
Because I am like addicted to meal deals. I get one like 99%
My strange addiction.
of the day. Yeah, like
99% of the day you get a meal deal.
I meant 99% of the year, like per day. I get like
So 99% of the days.
I made no sense.
How does that
How
matter?
does math do? Pretty much.
So John gets a meal deal 362 days out of the year. You've heard it here, folks.
And they
it's-
each cost them what,
Jesus kung
£3.50?
fu.
I get a lot of meal deals either way, and that was a whole fucking gas segment.
You spend £902 a year on meal deals.
900.
That is a lot.
But he
of
could
money.
be spending a lot more on
American sausage.
co-op meal deals.
Oh,
There we go. Say 50p a day. You fucking sorted that.
That could have been over a grand,
But the
mate.
quality.
Co-op pizzas, fantastic. Like,
You know what? I'm good
especially
with
when
that.
they do 2 for £8. Oh man.
Oh,
They're so
yeah,
expensive.
yeah,
though.
yeah. But a meal
the-
deal
the
for
two
£3
pizzas
or
are that one.
$3.50 or a whole frickin' pizza for £4.
It's essentially the same substance.
No, but the pizzas are
so
good.
good.
Yeah, they are.
See, I'm
Yeah,
good
the
with
one
that.
with the little red peppers and the melty cheese and the salami. Oh man, I can't. I'm out. Peace. I'm out. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I have one in the fridge. I'm gonna go.
Can I talk about something a bit like controversial for me? Okay, can we talk about your crisp sandwiches?
Yes.
Well, Chris
What?
Butty. No,
Wait, hold on.
Chris
Butty's on the one.
Butty.
Hold on.
Don't even start. Like, don't even start.
I am gonna
Putty.
kick off.
Chris Butty. Butty.
Chris-
Buttie. Chris Butty.
Crisp Butty. Okay.
Butty.
He was, yeah.
What is this?
You just put
Butty
crisp.
is-
I've never heard of this.
A
What-
butty is a sandwich.
Yeah, you put crisp in a bit of bread and you eat it.
Right, so
Literally
can I
a
just
bag of crisps between two pieces of bread.
It's amazing.
And that's it.
For American listeners, sandwiches in the UK usually have butter on the
Yes,
bread. Yeah.
yes.
It's like, so thinking about a chip butty, I know people who have butter on one side and then ketchup on the
Ketchup,
other side.
yeah, standard
So
ketchup.
that's essentially the same thing.
Chips,
You know what I'm saying?
Chips
But-
as in fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So-
we call like thick fries steak fries, so they're like basically wedges, but
Oh, no,
just beneath.
yeah.
yeah, like
okay.
So
yeah.
we call them chip.
like just chips
Like,
on
or like,
chips.
or you call them
Chips on chips.
chunky chips, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing.
like oven cooked chips,
Oven chips, yeah.
or chip shop chips.
I like
Yeah.
a good cheese and onion crisp
Yes.
and salad cream.
What the
You disgusting
Use a
little...
little salad cream on a chip butty.
Now, see, the thing is...
Crisp
well,
butty.
Try that shite.
Okay, all right. I have an idea for a new segment. This is called "What's your perfect sandwich?" or "Butty"
Christ.
or "Sandy" or whatever you call it. What is
Sandy?
Is Sandy?
That's
Or
a
what's it
fucking
called?
NHL
A
player.
sarnie?
What's
a sarnie?
Sarnie. Okay. Okay.
Saying Sarnie.
So what's your perfect sarnie?
Sarnie. What's your perfect sarnie?
Okay, so...
All right.
Lay on John. Lay on John.
Okay,
Right, let's go.
Alright,
John's going
ready.
first.
Let's start from the bread. What kind of bread?
Brown or white, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Toasted?
Either way. Nah,
No, it's
What's bread? What's bread we talking?
or just mayo.
Just mayo.
Mayo, because chicken. And then, like, bacon on top to, like, get the little bit of a smoky flavour. Then, like, stuffing. And then some sort of crisp. It doesn't really, like... Maybe something a little bit spicy. Like, just a tad spicy, but I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
It takes some working out. You've got a bit of an experiment to do, but...
Fair enough. What about you, CJ? You look very zen.
My perfect sarnie, chopped up chicken breast when it's been fried, salt and pepper, salad cream, lettuce in a nice white bap.
Perfect Sandy.
Yes, so
Sarnie.
Sarnie.
I keep saying Sandy. I don't know why.
No, that's an NHL
I had a
hockey
friend
player.
named Sandy in high school.
just not a quick
Emeli
one.
Sarnie.
Awful.
What's your perfect Emeli Sandy?
Yes.
My perfect Emeli Sarnie is
Emily Sunday.
her on a nice white bap. Hi, Emeli Sarnie. Anyways, so like chicken breast when it's fried, lettuce, preferably iceberg, salad cream, bit of black pepper, bit of salt in a bap. I think that's me, and it's powdered.
Oh, you like a
Powder, yes, of course. What the fuck
Wait,
you
what
want
do you
about?
mean?
Are you daft?
Wait,
That Sandy makes me want to be a better man.
Honestly,
Sorry, I keep fucking saying it.
Just call it a sandwich. Just call it
I
a
just
sandwich.
call it a-
You don't
I
say-
know.
Emeli
I gotta
Sarnie,
learn.
I love you.
Emeli Sandy.
Shout out Emeli Sarnie.
However, I
Is her name
realised-
actually pronounced that way? I thought it was Emeli Sande.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Emeli Sande.
I realised that I made a huge mistake with my butty because it's not the best. It's not the best.
All right, go on.
Christmas dinner, like leftovers.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued about this sarnie that you've got.
This Emeli
It's
Sarnie.
Emeli
I
Sande.
haven't finished that.
Yeah, I know, but
It's Emily Sunday.
you've got a Yorkshire pudding
Yes.
In a sandwich.
in a sandwich.
Because
Yeah.
do you know how?
What?
You mental?
Are you mental?
You scrunch that thing down.
No.
Did you just
No,
smash it together?
Excuse me?
What I find crazy is that you guys were just arguing over Emeli Sandy's right there, right? Where Emeli Sarnie's right there. What do you call the meals of the day?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner debate. Let's start with Siege.
I'm cool with breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah? Is that
Call
what you would
you
say?
call it breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. I'm in the middle. I can say dinner or lunch for lunch.
Okay, wait. So it's
So I
breakfast.
say, yeah, breakfast, dinner or lunch doesn't matter, or tea or dinner. I'm like in the middle of the.
So you're breakfast and then lunch/dinner and then dinner/tea.
Yeah.
Isn't that confusing?
Okay.
I never usually have breakfast, yeah. Because I'm either like too lazy to wake up and get it, or I just don't have it. I have like dinner and dinner, so like
Dinner and dinner.
dinner and dinner. Dinner is lunch, and dinner can also be tea for me.
So, right, I think me and CJ are on the same page as this. Right, so breakfast, obviously, is
Obviously.
breakfast. Right, standard.
We're all agreeing.
I also recognise brunch as being a thing. That's fine, because it depends on when you wake up, when you're going to get it.
Gotta have,
That's
have the
fine.
inclusivity.
But I also feel like brunch is something you share with another person. So, breakfast, lunch, or brunch, either, but brunch and lunch are two separate things, right? Then, when it comes to the evening meal, like for me, I call it dinner. My mum calls it dinner. But our closest relatives who live in the same town, shout out to Witness, call it tea. However, in my family, tea is what you drink, right? Tea is a cup of tea. Tea is a cup of tea.
All right, here we go. You ready for my hot take? This is how it goes, all right? Breakfast, brunch. Brunch is like a thing that you do with other people, right? I don't think you would call it brunch if you were just eating a late breakfast. I would just call it breakfast.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Yeah.
Retweet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So then the middle meal is lunch, and then my family eats dinner really, really late. So it's like 10, 11 is dinner. And yeah, there is no meal between that. It's just called the second lunch, or I'm hungry, what's in the kitchen? Yeah. And then afterwards...
After that.
Well, afterwards
After 11 p.m. in the evening.
is dessert.
Okay, thank you three so much for coming on. Jesus Christ.
An ad came up. I was trying to get the air horn on.
Jesus Christ.
An
Why
ad
don't you just
came
pay your
up.
fucking 99 pence subscription?
Is that a choice? Of
Subscription to an air horn.
Why don't you just buy a fucking air horn?
Okay. That's
A great point.
yo, listeners who love this podcast, please buy me an air horn.
Yeah, nice one too.
AJ still has not updated his shitty air horn. And
Nope.
So we need to deal with that for now. But
It's the podcast mascot.
oh my god. Anyway, so thank you guys again. If you could please let everyone know where they can find your podcast.
So yeah, we're currently we're out on Facebook, we're on Instagram,
And YouTube.
we're on YouTube. That's where we're at the moment. Sometimes we do nice little highlights where we do little graphic like overlays and we do stuff like that. And
I like your meme stuff.
Yeah, we do a lot of meme
It's
stuff.
a major meme thing.
Yeah, it's
If you like memes, follow
not
one
even
of them,
memes. If you like something that's completely mentally unhinged, go and watch
Yeah,
our
one of them
podcast.
podcasts on Instagram.
Essentially, we
That's
just chat shit for an hour.
So you can follow us on YouTube, and also if you're on, well, I fucked up Twitter. If you listen to like one of our earliest podcasts, you'll find out that I've fucked up. Go and listen.
believe it was episode 2.
Episode 2. If you go and listen to episode 2, you realise that I've fucked up Twitter. You can find us on Instagram at one of them podcasts. Obviously, that's where we're at. Our main thing is just three northern lads trying to understand the rest of the world. That's our jib.
We do not succeed.
We do not.
at the end of every episode.
It's been a pleasure being on American Idiots Abroad. It's been fantastic.
Thanks,
been lovely.
I've been Paddy Morrison.
I've been John.
Just
Be the
John.
lovely jubbly CJ.
And again, I am Megan Solaginto. You can find me at Grey Areas Music on Instagram and Twitter. That's GREY Areas Music. And then Grey Areas Official on Facebook. And just Grey-Areas for SoundCloud. I have some music that's out now, and I would love to hear what you all think, so let me know.
Slide into Meg's DMs. So you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all that good stuff at AJ Marks Official.
Yeah.
That is my handle for everything.
Very clean.
That's very universal.
Very universal, very
Releasing
clean.
music soon.
Yeah.
So get ready.
I'm very excited for you.
Thanks.
It's
I'm
gonna be
excited for
super
me
fun.
too.
All right, so we're gonna end this episode with the One of Them podcast theme songs. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I wrote this a while back, and I wrote it on, believe it or not, a banjolele. I think that's what it's called, a banjolele, a uke. Gita ute. I don't know what it's called. It's basically like a 6-string ukulele. It's the weirdest thing, right? So I wrote this theme tune on that a while back, and then I brought it in, and we used it on like an electric guitar, and then turned it into the most 80s shit that we could imagine.
And the cowbell on it.
And John did cowbell on it.
Fantastic.
Because the cowbell's the best thing on the fucking track.
Need more cowbell.
Yeah, and
Always need more
so
cowbell.
come listen, it'll be great crack, and yeah, that's our theme.
Try that shite.